Hi. I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. Oh my goodness. Hey, Carol. Yeah, I'm a little early. Well, not really. It's actually 8 o'clock. So happy Monday. Happy Monday. How's everybody doing? I figured I'd get in the Halloween spirit since I'm not going to see you guys on Halloween. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, when is Halloween? So isn't it? Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday. Hey, Miss Tammy. How's it going? I know, I found that thumbnail on Canva. I was like, "Oh, I have to use this." Natalie, Natalie, I have to do a demonstration for you, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I'm facing the camera, but I need to demonstrate how to use WeeWax. I haven't forgot about you, show. Straw Bunny Milk. It's such a great name. I'm gonna say that every time I see you in my chat. I love your name. I think it's just so adorable. Yes. Yes. I will try to show you. Yes. Sterling with his tongue out. Oh, well, his tongue's been out on all of the thumbnails. You probably just haven't paid attention. So, yes. Oh, you're welcome, Shug. You're welcome. All right. So, if you notice behind me, I've got some lights, and you probably can't see the lights very well. But let me tell you something. So yesterday, I'll get to how the lights came to be. So yesterday, my husband and I, we went to my youngest nephew's birthday celebration. Hi, Teresa. My youngest nephew's birthday celebration. He came home for a winter break or a fall break. His birthday's on November 3rd, so we went ahead and celebrated his birthday. He's turning 19. Very excited. I can't believe he's that old. Anyway, so we took him up to a sports bar he wanted to go to. Celebrate his birthday. That was great. And then afterwards, there was a Michael's right next door. I was like, Adam, we're going to Michael's. We're going to Michael's. So I dragged Adam into Michael's, and we were there for like an hour, y'all. An hour. And we went through every single aisle, and we looked at all of the Halloween and Christmas decorations. Well, behind me, let me go this way. Y'all can see, all right, those little light up things, they're cat skeletons. They're a string light of cat skeletons, y'all. Adam saw it. There was only one box left. And I was like, he said, we have to get this. I'm like, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So this is going to be a permanent feature now. I don't care if it's not Halloween after Friday. It's going to be a permanent feature. And then we also got this guy right here is a skeleton sitting on a bench with a skeleton cat. With a skeleton cat, y'all. So cute. And then right here is a cat sitting on book. I should just get it, right? I should just get it. Oh, okay. Look. Isn't that adorable? It's a black cat sitting on books with a candle. Y'all. I mean, I had to get it. It's just so cute. It's very Halloweeny, isn't it? Yes. Okay. And then look, y'all. Seriously. Can y'all see that? Like, it's a cat skeleton. Isn't that amazing? And he's got dangly legs, which Sterling thinks is just awesome. It's Black Cat Day. Is it really? Is it really? Okay, stay there. Okay. Oh my gosh. We had so much fun going through all the aisles and finding all that. So anyway, we got all that, right? Like $70 worth of stuff. His pelvis looks like an owl. So anyway, this is the box that it came in. It's made by Ashland. You can get it at Michael's. But they are string lights of skeleton cats, y'all. Skeleton cats. I mean, come on. Come on. Had to get it. Had to get it. They're all that's gonna stay on the bookshelf. It's gonna stay on the bookshelf. Hi, Jay Lily. How are you? Or Lily. I'm sorry. I need to remove the J now. Yeah, I've just been in like the Halloween mood, which is very unusual for me. Usually I don't really get into Halloween, but I think it's just because of my dark, dismal mood recently. But is it really National Black Cat Day? If it is, that's awesome. It is. Okay, so we left Michael's, right? My boss is looking for a skeleton man with a suit, but sold out here. Really? Hey, Kayleen. So we left Michael's, and then on the way home, I was like, let's go by the Dollar General store. How we spent $109 at Dollar General. I mean, we got stuff for the house. We got like like cleaning stuff, which you can get cheaper, and paper towels and all that stuff you can get cheaper, according to Google. Okay, cool. National Black Cat Day. Yeah. So that's what happened. We got candy. We got, all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, it was fun. It was fun yesterday. I needed it. At Michael's, they mailed the female and it was broken in 3 pieces. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Oh. Yeah, our Dollar General is pretty cool, and they revamped like the whole thing. Like it used to be, like when you walked in, the aisles would go. You walk in, and all the aisles went to your left. Well, now you walk in, and all the aisles are going like this in front of you. It's more space. More space. You got candy today? Well, let's talk about candy. So I am obsessed, and we talked about this in Shay's and Lexi's live. Was it this week? Maybe it was this week, or this past week. Yeah. Right. So one of my favorite candies is Twizzlers pull apart vines, but they have to be cherry. Cherry. And cherry is hard to find, believe it or not. They're all strawberry. Okay. Guess what Dollar General had, y'all? Yes. Pull and peel. These are my fave. These are my favorite non-chocolate item. So, highly recommend. If you like Twizzlers or red vines, I've never had a red vine, but if you like Twizzlers, you should definitely try these. They're amazing. Very nostalgic candy right here. Then we found Reese's peanut butter bats. Okay. We found bats. And then while we were at the Dollar General store, we found bags it had bats, pumpkins, and ghosts in it. So now I'm good. I've got my candy. If I don't have my candy, it's not a good day. Not a good day. So yeah. Now the other thing, nerd clusters. Oh, those are good too. Those are good too. The other thing, your husband insists on full-size candy bars. I get it. You mean for himself or to give out? Let me know. Now, my husband found this, and he bought it for me. And I've never seen this before, and some of y'all probably have. I live under a rock, so I don't really pay attention a lot of times to what other people are doing. But he found this, and he said, I'm going to get this for you. Now, this is also for Michael's. Now, have y'all seen this? It's called pixelated brick art. So basically, you start with a canvas, like a black canvas, and you layer these things so that it's like 3D to give to the kids. Okay. Have y'all seen this before? And this is let's see, what size is that? It's 1,807 bricks. It's 5 inches by 5 inches is the total finished faceplate. Yeah. So, like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but so like, you start off with that black base thing, and then you do one layer and then another layer so that it looks like pixelated, like 3D. I mailed out your blank from Artemis today. Nice. So yeah, so this is something else I can try. And the reason that I got this, or he wanted to get it for me, is, and a lot of my friends know this, and I debated talking about this, but I'm a little like in a funk. Like I feel like it's part burnout and then it's part just overwhelmed with life. You know what I mean? Um, like I've been just double guessing a lot of things and just been very negative recently, and I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping it's just like the change of the weather because it's gotten really cold here and there hasn't been a lot of sun and it's rainy and I've got some physical things going on with me and my back and all this. It's just, I feel like a combination of things are just making me feel funky. Funky. So anyway, this might be something to try to maybe get me interested in something else right now. We'll see. We'll see. Don't know. Okay. But anyway, so how was everybody's weekend? I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. What did I do? No, I did some laundry. I did some cleaning. I watched a lot of YouTube. That's really about it. I kind of chilled out this weekend. What did you guys do? Anything fun? Anything fun? Let me know. I do have some things to open to show you, just a couple things. One of which is a new tray from a new company. Yes. New tray, new company. Y'all probably know what it is since I linked it in the description. But I was waiting to see if she was here. I don't know if she's here yet. She might be. I don't think she's here. We'll see. We'll see. So anyway. Okay. Well, I can at least show you. I ordered a pen off Enabler's Outpost. Now, I'm going to talk about Enabler's Outpost for a little bit because I can. Y'all know all small shops right now are not fun for me. My car hit yesterday in my apartment parking lot. Oh no, your car got hit? Your car got hit. I'm so sorry. Well, at least you're okay. Thanks, Carol. Chloe, my dog, and I went to canine conditioning this weekend. That's really fun. What is that? Canine conditioning? Is it like training? Okay, so y'all know, and I've been really in my feelings about this. So a lot of small shops right now are having difficulty. They're having difficulty. People aren't buying things as much as they used to. I get it. Here's the difference. And I think I touched on this a little bit last time, and I could be completely wrong on this. And if I am, call me out. But a lot of small shops, they do it as a hobby or balancing balls, walking on a balance beam. Oh, that sounds fun. They do it as a hobby or they do it as supplemental income. It is not their primary source of income. And what I mean by that is even if a small shop, if that's all they're doing, they have income coming in from other areas, like let's say a military pension or disability pension or Social Security. They have other incomes that are available to them. And I say this, and I'm not trying to say, this isn't pity marketing. This is not pity marketing. I am not trying to get pity for Enablers Outpost at all. I'm just saying, I don't think a lot of people understand the severity of when you are totally dependent on small shop. Like, that's all you do. You have no supplemental income. Like, these two people at Enablers Outpost, that is their income. So it's very difficult to support yourself when it's not a stable, steady income. It goes up, it goes down. That's not good. That's not good. And for a while, you know, it was good. Well, now it's not good. And, people just aren't buying things, or they're holding off for the holidays. And then, after the holidays, everybody's, down in the bank account because of the holidays. So I just want everybody to understand that, how do I say this? I've just been very concerned about my friend, and I just want all y'all to understand, like, that is their income. So they don't have supplemental income. Now, things are changing for them, and that's great, and I'm very, very excited, and I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't know if it's public knowledge yet. That's their story to tell, but, things are definitely looking up for them. Um, I just I just want y'all to know that it's really hard for a small shop that's all they have. Um, and I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. And I'm not trying to say that there aren't other shops out there in the same position. That there probably are, and I just don't know about them. But a lot of the small shops that I do support and that I know of, they have part-time jobs or full-time jobs as well, or they have spouses or partners that have a job and have supplemental income. So it's just like comparing apples to oranges, in my opinion. So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. I just wanted to express my feelings and just be honest about how I feel. And yeah, so even if you can't support financially a small shop, just word of mouth. Just even if you're in like a Facebook group or a Discord or Instagram, whatever, just say, hey, check out a neighbor's outpost, or check out Muni Maid, or check out whatever small shop. Check out this small shop. You don't have to buy something to support them. That I think that's a real misconception, is you have to buy something to support them. You don't. Word of mouth. Word of mouth. Okay, Ditsy's here. Okay. I just wanted to say that and express my feelings about that. So, hi, Michelle. Yes, I agree. Enablers Outpost has been around for a very long time, and they have completely evolved as a company. I mean, I remember from the beginning when they started with just pens, and then it went to customs, and then it went to diamond painting, and their putty, and just they've really evolved. And the problem isn't them, it's the economy and people's fear of what's going to happen. And like I said, holidays, and saving up for things. And it's frightening when that's your only source of income. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hello, Mackenzie. Let's see. Even if you have a full-time job, running a small business takes a toll financially and mentally. Just likes and shares really help out the small business. 100%, Natalie. 100%. If you see a post from a small shop, share it. Share it to your stories. Share it in a Facebook group. Share it wherever you can. Reddit. Share it on Reddit. Whatever. Just share it. If you're a content creator, share it. Just say, hey, check out this company, check out Muni Maid, check out, Enablers Outpost, check out Jada Gem Shop, check out whoever, just check them out, link it, do whatever, just to try to support and maybe get some people that haven't bought from these small shops before Because word of mouth is one of the strongest forms of marketing there is. I can tell you that 100%, 100%. So, yes, yes, yes. You just said the same thing on Sunday. Yeah. I mean, I've really been in my feelings about this because, and it's not just because I'm friends with Elizabeth. And I am friends. I am very good friends with Elizabeth. And it's not just because of that. It's because Elizabeth and Edward are the one of the fewest shops I know of that is their only income. Like I said, there's no military pension, there's no, Social Security, there's no disability, there's no, some other person has a job and is helping them with their bills. There is none of that with them. Um, and I get angry sometimes when I feel like sometimes when people take advantage of small shops that are struggling. For example, um, if you buy, okay, I'm gonna try and do this and be the nice. I'll get to you in a minute, Titsy. I know I'm gonna show your stuff. Um, if you buy something from a company, okay, if you go into a store and you want to buy something, right? You can't just take the item and walk out of the store without paying for it, right? Right. So if you buy a pen or a blank and you send it to a company to get terms, you pay for it. You pay for it as soon as you buy the blank, you pay for the blank, and then you pay the company that's going to turn it. You don't wait. You don't wait a week. You don't wait a month. You don't wait a year. Now, I know there are extenuating circumstances for certain people, and I get that. I totally get that. Um, and you know, my opinion, I've voiced my opinion is that you don't pay for your item in X amount of time. Guess what? It goes up for sale. It's public. Anybody can get it. You've had your shot. We've contacted you. We've messaged you. We've let you know you didn't buy it. Okay. And if I got put in that situation, the next thing I would do is make it a company policy that um, you have to pay for it first before it's even shipped to be turned, you know? So anyway, I have really strong feelings about this because I feel like, you know, now there are two sides to every story. I get that. So, there are some people that, you know, could a shop do things differently and more effectively? Absolutely. There's always room for improvement. Absolutely. But on the flip side of that, can customers always do things to improve? Yes. Yes. Like, think before you send an email to someone complaining. Think before you, badmouth a company publicly without contacting them, that company to try and resolve it. They're just small little things that can really improve a small business experience on the owner side as well as on the customer side. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Seeing our friends and peers struggle is hard. I know some people are like, oh, you just push people to buy. No, I call it supporting real people who are trying to follow their dreams in a crap economy. 100%. 100%. And I know a lot of people are probably tired of hearing about small shops struggling. Well, I'm sorry. It's the way it is. All small shops are struggling. Mine is struggling too, but you know what? I don't need my business. I'm different. I don't need my business. In fact, I've thought about just getting rid of my business. I've had numerous conversations recently about it. Like, it gets to a point where, is it worth it? Is it worth the watching it all just decline and then having products sit and then just you get it's a vicious cycle. You get in a cycle of I if they don't care, why do I care? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. And that's a whole nother time. I'll talk about that on another time when I'm not in such a crappy mood. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that you all knew with 100% transparency that there are small shops that is all they have is that small shop. That's all. And just word of mouth. If you can word of mouth these small shops, believe me, it will help. It will help 100%. Like if you're talking to a friend, "Hey, have you tried this shop?" You haven't? Okay, well, here's the link. Why don't you just go view it? Or if you know of somebody that's looking for, a pen or a tray or a canvas, hey, check this out. I can't tell you how many times on Reddit, and I know a lot of people don't like Reddit, and that's fine. But I'm a lurker on Reddit. I don't know how many different diamond painting subreddits I've seen where people are like, "Hey, have you tried, this random Chinese company that, nobody's heard of?" And I've gone in there under my anonymous account that nobody knows it's me and been like, "Hey, why don't you try a Neighbor's Outpost, Beauty Maid, Jaded Gem Shop, all these other shops." I'm like, "Try these instead of your crap that you're getting for like $8." You know what I'm saying? And see, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really not. I'm just word of mouth. Just word of mouth. Um, On the other side, the small shops need to respond to customers and do what they say they will do in the time they said they would. I am disappointed in one right now, no communication in weeks. Okay, well, that is a problem. I agree. There is a flip side of that. Yes. So I'm not saying that all small shops are always in the right. I'm not saying that at all. And if you as a customer are having a problem and you are not getting communication in weeks, um, my advice, I hate to say this because I'm a small shop, but if you honestly have not heard from the shop in weeks and if you've put an order in, I do a chargeback. That's me. That's what I would do. Um, Sharing is caring. Yes, ma'am. The fact that people are buying blanks and not paying for the turns are bugging me. I have 3 blanks with a company and all 3 are paid in full. If you can't do that, don't buy the blanks. 100% Mackenzie. If you just go to Enabler's Outpost. In fact, you know what? I don't care. We're going to do it. I just want to show you guys because it's infuriating to me that this is happening. Let's see here. Oh, wait, hold on. No, cancel that. Did say, I promise you, I'm going to get you in a second show. I promise. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm just I'm really in my feelings right now. Really in my feelings. Oh, hey, Caden. Thank you. Um, about ready to trying to be a little more patient. I get it, but at the same time, Natalie, if you haven't heard from a company and they're not responding to you, like I would try messaging them in every way, shape, or form, Instagram, Facebook, from their website, all types of communication. If you've tried all routes and you haven't heard anything, then I would do a chargeback. Okay, here we go. All right. Yeah, y'all can see this. Okay. So this is what infuriates me. Reserved pens. Okay. 56 products. There are 56 products. Okay. And I'm not saying, hey, I'm not saying there shouldn't be 56 products. There shouldn't be. And most of these are blanks that have been purchased from another pen turner and were sent to them to be turned. Well, they're not going to turn the pens until you pay for that. Do you know what I mean? It's like my analogy I gave you of walking out of a store without paying for it. I mean, you're not going to do it. you know? But I mean, 56, you see that in the upper right up there? 56 products. It's just, and here's the thing that bothers me the most is, and I'm gonna stop sharing this now. Yeah, you're not even put in the queue for it to be turned until you pay for it. So why would you buy something from a blank maker and have it sent to a shop? That shop, when it receives your blank, they contact you, they email you and say, "Hey, we've got your blank, pay for your blank." And people just aren't paying for them. And I just don't understand. And again, like I said, I'm sure there are extenuating circumstances with some people. And I understand. I get that. I do. Like if somebody is in the hospital or they're having family issues or whatever. Okay. Well, if you can't pay for it within X amount of time, then we're going to go ahead and put the blank up on our website for sale. I mean, that's it's common business practice, you know? I mean, it's just help me understand. Just help me understand because if you're going to buy a blank and send it to be turned, you know you're going to have to pay to have that pen turned. So what upsets me is if everybody were to pay those term fees. I mean, we're talking thousands of dollars. I don't feel like um I feel like the situation would be so much better for them. So much better. Um, so, um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, I, I wanted to be 100% honest with why I'm upset about it. And I want people to understand that. And I know I'll get a lot of shade for this, and I'm okay with that because I believe in what I believe in. Um, but I feel like that when you don't pay for something like that, I feel like that's taking advantage of a shop. I mean, they've got their money tied up. It's just sitting there. You know what I mean? From the I just that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Mm. You can even do shop pay and make payments. I did that. Exactly. 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 Or like I said, if you don't think you're going to be able to do it and your situation has changed and you don't think you can pay to get the pen turned in a reasonable amount of time, like within a couple weeks, just say, "Hey, I can't do it right now. Can you go ahead and just, you know, whatever, put it up for sale?" Or, the shop could send the blank back to the blank maker and have, whatever. I don't know how pens and customs and all of that work, to be honest with you, but there are ways to remedy it. There are ways to remedy it. The first remedy is pay for it. Yeah. Yeah. Um, that blank sitting there is taking up space and time for them to keep reaching out to people. Right. And here's the other thing that infuriates me is I know that, and I've seen it in groups. I mean, they've asked people to pay for these and to, they've had to share their situation, and it's like if you were to pay for something that you already committed to pay for, I don't feel like they'd be in such a horrible situation. Am I wrong for thinking that? Tell me I'm wrong without telling me I'm wrong. I mean, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, so I can't order at Outback, decide I'm not hungry after I order and ask them to hold my meal and I'll pay for it in 6 months. Right. No, you can't. You can try. I'm sure they're gonna probably get the law involved on you, you know? But I mean it's the same concept, you know? Um, yeah, no. Just like, I mean, it's the same. Okay, it's the same thing. If I were to start, which I'm not, so don't think I am, but if I were to start doing custom wax or custom putty orders, like, tell me what you want, and I'll make it for you. You gotta pay for that first, sure, before I make it. I'm not just gonna make it and then be like, okay, I made it. Here's your invoice. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're gonna pick your color, your scent. If you want it colored, if you want a different colored tin, you're gonna pick all that. And then I'm gonna be like, okay, your cost is gonna be a jillion, trizillion, million, trillion, babillion dollars because I'm never gonna do that. Pay for it. Okay, you paid for it? Good. I'll make it and allow 5 to 7 days for me to ship it after I make it. You know, it's is it common sense? I don't know. I feel like it is, but maybe I'm biased because I'm a small shop owner. I don't know. I don't know. And that's the other reason I'm so upset is because I am a small shop owner and I totally understand the frustration. I do. Um, People that buy blank should automatically go buy an enabler's gift card so that they have no excuse not to pay when EO receives the blank. That is a wonderful idea. Serious Diamond Painting, which I like that name. That's very interesting. Even if things come up, people should do the decent thing and email EO and relinquish the blank so at least EO can turn and sell them. Exactly. That's what I said. Yes, 100%. If I can't pay for it right there, I ask if I can wait until my next payday and then I make sure I pay for it. Right. Okay, another example. Diamond paintings. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I want that diamond painting, and make like one payment and then think you're going to get it. No. If you don't pay for a diamond painting all the way, you're not getting it. You're not getting the show. You know, it's common courtesy at the very least. Right. Right. People shouldn't be expected to pay for what they are buying. People should be expected to pay for what I agree. I agree 100%. And communication is key. Yes. And, you know, there might be some people that fall through the cracks. I know I've had a few where people have emailed me. I haven't gotten the email. It's gone into spam. I didn't see it. That's on me. I get it. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to get an email from the shop you purchased an item from and say, hey, we got your blank. This is how much it's going to cost. Here's your invoice. Right? Right. I don't buy a bunch of blanks at once. Right. And there are people that do. There are people, I've heard there have been like people that send them like 30, 40, 50 blanks at a time. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And to have a lot of money like that just sit, you know what I mean? Um, yeah, I just, anyway, I just wanted to express my feelings on that. And please don't go throw shade at small shops over it. This is my personal opinion. This is how I feel. So if you have shade to throw, come to me, throw it at me. It's perfectly fine. I can take it. I can take it. But that's my opinion, and I'm sticking by it. Yeah. Okay. So enough about that. All right. Let's get into. I'm going to show you this pen. Speaking of Enablers Outpost, I'm going to show you this pen that I purchased off their site. It's not my monthly pen. I saw it and I was like, ooh. Ooh. How are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. I'm hanging in there, show. Hanging in there. Yeah, hanging in there. Going through a little bit of a funk right now, but everybody goes through their funks, right? Right. Okay. I got a cute panda sticker. I got some Halloween fruity snacks. See, that's the other thing with small shops. You're going to get cool stuff. You're going to get candy, stickers, a mystery bag. Wait, glow in the dark pack. What is this? Have you seen this? Does the Oreo glow in the dark? Because if the Oreo glows in the dark, guess what? I don't want to eat that jug. Because that means my insides are going to glow in the dark. What does that mean? I'm going to have to test that. Okay. But yeah, you get cute things like this with a small shop. Okay, mystery bag. We're going to open this mystery bag. I just got out of my funk. I haven't had a full weekend in a month and a half until this past weekend. Now I have energy again. Yeah. Yeah. I get you. All right, what are these? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got two things. I got a little, it's like a little, I don't know what that is, and then this. So I think that goes on that. I don't know. That was in my mystery bag. Okay, cool. All right. Y'all ready for this pen? I saw this pen and I was like, ooh, this is different. I don't know. Will it glow in the dark on the second appearance? That's a good way to put it. Instead of saying I'm going to the bathroom, I'm going to be like, I'll be back. I have to go make my second appearance. Okay, I saw this one and I thought it was really cool. It looks almost like a dragon scales or like an alligator scales. Isn't that cool? And it's like a neutral color. It can go with a lot of different things. I saw it and I was like, oh yeah. Okay. So, isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. So yeah, that was my purchase from a neighbor's outpost. Yes. Yes. I thought it was really cool. So, if you're looking for a pen, go check out a neighbor's outpost. That's all I'm going to say. I think I've said enough this evening. Okay, so now here we are to the highlight of the evening. The highlight was not my rant, just so you know. The highlight of the evening. So, as many of you probably know, I haven't opened this box yet. Ditsy's Diamond Den has opened, and we're going to share this, has opened a new shop. And she was very gracious, and we did a trade, and I've showed this to you many times before. She sent me a putty pocket, which my putty is still in there, and it's doing great. It's been like 2 weeks now, almost 3, doing great. It's a putty pocket. So we're going to share this. She opened a shop, she and Paul, her husband. So we're going to share that. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is Ditsy's Diamond Den. Thank you, Carol. There's the link, so make sure you go and check it out. Okay, so I've shown you guys the putty pocket, but I wanted to go through the site, not that site. Hold on. The site. Yeah, the site. I'm getting confused. And show you the trays. I ordered one of these trays, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to open it up. So this is a diamond painting tray with a new rest lid. Okay, I'm not really sure what that is, but we're going to find out what that is when I open this. So you can get a tray. And look at all these colors, you guys. Look at all these different colors. Look at all of these beautiful colors. What? What? Yeah. Yeah. Look, patent pending with USPTO. Good for you, Shug. I actually used to have to do patents for a company that I work for. It's a process and it's not cheap. Yeah, look at all those cool colors. Okay. Anyway, so that's the tray. Then you can also get, okay, maybe you can't. Store. I'm sorry. Store. Click up here and store. These are all the items you can get. There we go. Okay. Welcome to Ditsy's Diamond Den. You've got trays. Look, all kinds of different colored trays. You can get diamond painting baggie slot drawers, baggie dressers, putty pockets, pocket tower, a putty pocket tower. I mean, you can do a custom size diamond painting putty pocket. You can do a dumpster diva desk buddy. That's awesome. Available in 2 sizes. So, yeah, not another shop I need to order from. I'm not saying you have to order from it. I'm just saying check it out. And I think if you check it out, you'll probably order it. So, I know, right? Look at that. All right, let's click on this. All right, so these are available in 2 sizes. So you can get them in a small or a medium. Oh, actually, I think the small is sold out. It's in red. It won't let me click on it. Okay, so medium. Look at that. How cute is that? See, if you made one with a cat, Ditzy, I'd buy this 100%. And look at that. It's an articulated raccoon. Oh my gosh. That's so adorable. Oh my god, it's sitting in the trash. Oh my gosh. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, definitely check out it's ditsy'sdiamondden.com. I have it linked in the description of this live. Yeah, yeah. So let's go. Hold on, let me go back to the store. Okay, so we are on the store. Okay. They're just such cute things. Okay. All right. So I know. Congratulations on opening your shop. Yes, 100%. Now, my question is, do you do these or does Paul do the actual 3D printing? He's trash girls. Yes. We know I have no self-control, right? That's what I want to know though. Do you actually do this from start to finish or does Paul do the majority of the like the design and the software and stuff? I'm curious. I have a 3D printer, so I'm just curious. I'm curious. Okay, we're gonna stop sharing so I can show you the you both do. Okay, good. Good, good. Awesome. I made everything but the dresser. Did you really? That's fabulous. Okay. All right, so it comes in a cute box. Cute box. All right, look. Oh, look. Oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You do the designs. Okay. That's awesome. All right, y'all, check this out. So I got a little baggie of goodies, right? Little baggie of goodies. Look, Jolly Rancher gummies. Oh yeah. Minis. Jolly Rancher minis. And the blue pop. All right, but the best part about this is I can add this to my collection. I'm gonna have a collection of these. So she already sent me a blue one of these. Look, y'all. Oh, this is a different one. Hold on. So she sent me it's a stamp pen. Oh my gosh. This one's purple. Look, and it does like a little flower. Isn't that awesome? I love these. I love these. It's a little stamp pen. Oh my gosh. So now I have a blue one and a purple one. I love it. Y'all are going to get invoices from me and they're going to have like all these little stamps all over. Okay. So, oh, look. Okay. I'm not going to show you that because that's my packing slip. But look, there's their card. Isn't that pretty? And then on the back, got their P.O. box, their socials, their YouTube channel, their Instagram, and the shop. Nice. And then check this out. It's a magnet. Oh, camera. It's a magnet. Look at that on the back. Don't think I'm not going to. You know what's awesome about this? This is just a side note, but my last name starts with a D. So I can put these up all day long. Oh my gosh. Um, if I have a blank invoice from you, I will be sad. What? Oh, a blank invoice. Oh, I always handwrite on my invoices. Yes. Oh, I got a note. Oh, I got a note. Let's see. Those will be in a different color every month. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's from Hallmark. Bougie. Oh, oh, bougie. It's a monogrammed cover minder. Well, there's not another it's only got one thing stuck to it, unless the other one fell off. I don't see it. I don't see it. I really don't. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I found it. It was in the invoice. Okay, so yeah, it's got two. All right. Well, now I can use it as that as well. And be like, look, Ditsy's Diamond Den and my last name, which I'm not going to say what it is. Okay, wait. I got to open this. Thank you. You are a bright spot. Oh my gosh. How cute is that? That's so nice. All right, I'm going to do what my dad does. That goes down my shirt. That's close to my heart. And that's my packing slip. I don't even remember what color I ordered. Y'all, look at this, though. I have to show you this. I don't know why. This makes me very happy. Wait, hold on. I got to do this where I cover up my address. I'm order number 13. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what color I got. Okay. I got a color that I don't normally get. I have to take this out because it's actually irritating. Oh my gosh. Oh. I just want y'all to see how pretty this is. It's wrapped in like a styrofoam kind of thing to make sure it doesn't break. Okay. All right, how many of y'all have gotten a tray from Ditsy? Let me know. And let me know your thoughts. Oh, here we go with the tape again. Ditsy loves her tape, man. Oh, hey, Matt. How are you? Yeah, you didn't miss much. You just missed me going on a rant. Oh, how cool is this? Look at this. I got it in a silk purple. All right. That is the prettiest color purple. Version 1 extra large. That's what that is on there. And look, on the end, you've got Ditsy's Diamond Den. I love this color though. I do not have a tray in this color. That's why I got the purple. You got yours today in silver. Okay, Lily's got one. Kayleen's got one. I was order number 23. Laura called me to tell me about them when they released because I was under a rock. I did. I was like, Carol, have you seen these? Are you going to get one? Who's Ditsy? Okay. Oh, look at underneath, the top underneath. Look at that. So the top, this is to rest. Here, I'll show you. This is to rest your pen. So you rest your pen in the slot, right? Yeah. And then this is for trash drills. Right here, you just put your little trash drills in there. Yeah. I love that. That is such a cool design to put that on there. Because now you have somewhere to put your pen. Because normally we all do it. We all just put the pen down on our canvas, right? Well, now you have somewhere you can rest your pen. All right, look at this tray. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I am not a big fan of tall walls. And let me tell you why. Some people are, some people aren't. But when I have tall walls and I have a pen that has different shapes, sometimes the shape, if you're trying to get one up in a corner, sometimes the shape can interfere with the wall height. So I prefer the lower walls. That's just me personally. Um, and then it rolls off and breaks, right? It's 100% true. So I feel like this top, the top putting the pen holder in it is 100% game changer. Game changer. This way you're not gonna, drop your pen. It's not gonna roll off your desk. You always know where it is, that kind of thing. Yeah. Y'all, the color on this, the lights don't do this any justice. It is such a beautiful, like, just lilac color, light purple. So I feel like with it being this color purple, you're gonna see light colored drills and dark colored drills. I don't like dark colored trays because a lot of drills and a lot of canvases are dark. So I struggle with dark trays for that reason. So I generally go for the lighter colored trays, but this is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. Okay. So, and then the top goes on. Look at that. The walls inside curve down to make the last wall more easily accessible because that drives me crazy also. Oh, good. Got to go back to work. All right. Bye, Mackenzie. Thanks for being here, Shug. I love the way you take the lid off. Makes it easy and it's so sturdy. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Such a beautiful color. Such a beautiful color. And, okay. And I love this. I love the fact that there's this space down here. I know you guys can't, my camera. Okay. So here, I'm going to do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this actually. I can't because I'm going to have to hold it up and then it'll fall everywhere. But I like the fact that there's a stop there. So your drills are going to stop right here. And they're not going to be jammed up into the corners, which I greatly appreciate. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes, just push down on the back. Yes. Look at that. Watch. Okay. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm holding it down here, right? All you got to do is push and then it pops like that. You just push on the bottom. Then you close it. Push on the bottom. Here, I'll do it this way. Look. Isn't that awesome? Yes. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Now, the only question I have for you, Ditzy, is what about a stopper? Are y'all going to do stoppers eventually or down the road, or are you not? Let me know. Because honestly, I can always use just one of those, you know what I'm talking about. I don't think I have one on my desk. I should. But I don't think I do. You know what I'm talking about. One of those pen gripper things and just shove it in there. I don't think I have one here. Because I don't normally use them. Yeah, I don't have one in here right now. But yeah, you can just use like one of those squishy pen grippers and just put it right there if you need to. No, it didn't. I swear it didn't. I swear. There's nothing in it. I'm looking. The box is empty. There's no stopper, I promise. I didn't get a stopper. It wasn't in the bag. It was only the candy. And this. There was no stopper, Shug, I promise. And your pen. I don't see it. I really don't see it. Okay, well, if there is a stopper, great. I think my stopper just got misplaced, maybe. No big deal. I honestly, I don't see the stopper. It didn't come with a stopper, I promise. I would have seen it. And it wasn't inside of it at all. No. So if you have a stopper and you want to send it to me, you know, I think it looks great though. Okay. That's cool. And if you don't, that's fine too. You don't have to send me one. But I do love this. This is great. Whee! Where it just pops up like that. Fabulous. Fabulous. And like I said, just throw your pen on it like that. There you go. All right, so what colors did you all get? This color is just amazing. I usually go for like a silver or a pink or like a copper tray. It's like, you know what? I want a purple tray. I don't have a purple tray. So that's why I went with purple. Love it. So y'all definitely check out Ditsy's Diamond Den. And like I said, I'm not saying you have to buy anything, but word of mouth. This is a new shop that just opened recently within the last, month. Trays, putty pockets, trash, trash drill holders with trash pandas, caddy holders. I mean, just check them out, word of mouth. So yes, and definitely check out Enabler's Outpost, please. Pretty please. They do still have things on their website as well. They have pens that are up for sale. They have diamond paintings. So yeah, check out those shops. Would the light pad show through that purple? I don't know. I'll try that out. Oh, and Natalie. Yeah, I need to show you that, Natalie. But anyway, I love it. So thank you for my order, Ditsy and Paul. I really, really love it. And I will use it this week, and then I will let you know. What I do is I use something like a tray or a canvas, and then I message the shop owner and say, okay, pros and cons. These are my thoughts. But I let the shop owner know that before I say anything publicly. But to be fair, I want to use it first before I give my total opinion on something, because I'm not going to know how it is until I actually put drills in it. But I will say, from a visual standpoint, and just sitting here holding it and the functionality of the top popping like that when you just press here, that's very cool. And the color is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So yes, of course. Right. Would you be making a smaller tray in the future? Yes, a wax demo. Yes. Yeah, if you made a small tray, like I'm a huge fan of Bijou's trays, right? And I like the little teeny trays. Just because they don't take up so much space while I'm working on my desk. So if you're going to make smaller trays, let me know. It will be available next week. Ooh. Will be about DAC size. We are printing out the test ones first. Awesome. That's exciting. That is exciting. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test WeeWax for you guys. I'm going to show, Natalie messaged me and asked if I could give a demonstration on how to use WeeWax. Okay. How to, in a multi-placer. I'm trying to see if I have an empty multi-placer, which of course I don't. All right, that's okay. We're gonna make an empty one. How about that? Okay. I'll just bear with me here. Where are my tweezers? Okay. I'm gonna pull out this putty, because you can use WeeWax in your multi-placer. I actually have it in one of my pens. I love a tray about that size the most. First, you sniff it. Don't forget the first step, right? Right? I swear, this is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite scent right here. Y'all, it smells so good. Okay. All right. So what I do, this is what I do, Natalie. Okay. I have a really hard coaster, really like a stone. It's like one of those thirsty things. Then I take a piece of release paper. It can be any release paper. I'm just using Crashly's release paper. That's another small shop. Check out Crafts with Crashly. Amazing release papers. Love them. I just take a piece of release paper on a hard surface, a coaster, something hard that isn't going to get damaged, right? Okay. Make sure you have that out. Okay. So what I do here, let me see if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I take the pen and I scrape it. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to do this way. I scrape it around the outside of like the edge, right? And I just get Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be doing the multi-placer. Never mind, rip. I'm a dum-dum. Hold on. Okay. Take your multi-placer. Second step. No, don't do that. Okay, you take your multi-placer, right? And what I do, honestly, whoops, is I take the end. So you want to take an end. Why is that still pink? This is so hard to do. Take like a corner end, right? And just go around the outside. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to do. Go around the outside of it and then flip it and do the other side. Okay. All right. All right. So now it's going to look like you've got a bunch of junk in it, right? It's going to look like that. No worries. So what you're going to do is you're going to press it down with your finger first. And then I take my thumb. I know this is kind of gross. Take your thumb and just slide it. And you're going to get a lot of excess wax, right? The other thing, no, don't do that first yet. Okay, then this is where the coaster and the hard and the parchment paper come in. You're going to take it and you're going to rock it back and forth, and you're going to side to side and really press down so you can get it in there, right? Okay. All right, that's where the coaster. All right, and then you're going to have all of this stuff on the sides, like what you were talking about. So what I do, take your tweezers and just go across the edges with your tweezers. See, look, you're going to get all that stuff on your tweezers. Just take it off on both sides. Look, and it's going to come right off. All right. Take your tweezers on the sides. And then I also take my tweezers. Okay. It's so hard to do. I also take my tweezers and I scrape it across the top so it's even. See, and you get junk in it. You get junk in your tweezers. All right. Now, and then press it. Now, when you first, you do not want to press hard with this, okay? You don't have to press hard. So like when you're using, so let's say we're going to use Dizzy's tray here. So like you just want to lightly go on your drills, okay? You do not want to press hard. If you press hard, yes, you're going to have it smush out the sides, okay? And then what's going to happen is once you start using it a few times, it's going to create little divots where all of the drills go so that it'll line up each time the same way with the same amount of drills that you have in your multi-placer. So just don't press hard with it, if that makes sense. Right, that's what she said, yeah. Yeah. Now I can actually use it instead of just stuffing it. Yeah, absolutely. Like seriously, you just scrape it in there from one end and then flip and do the other end until you get it, and then just push it in there, put it on the hard surface, scrape it off the sides. You should be good to go. If you still have problems, let me know, and I will record a little foam video for you with it actually pointing down and showing you what I'm doing. I'm happy to do that for you. Yes. But I've got it loaded right now, and I'm not using a metal placer in this one, but this pen right here, Enabler's Outpost, it's nothing but wax. I use it all the time. And if you see the little divots that are in it, it's molded to the drills. So I can get 7 drills in there. I'm on a round drill canvas that I'm working on. So it automatically just shapes itself to those drills. You know what I mean? And then I've also got it in my single placer too. You do the same thing with the single placer. So yeah, I'm so messy with putty. Yeah. Yeah, the putty is nowhere near as messy as the wax, in my opinion. That's why I have a hard time with wax and prefer putty. I'm really hard placer. Yeah, I used to be a really hard placer, but now I'm not. So, yeah. Yeah, it's like tooth marks. It is. It's like I call it drill, yeah, drill tooth marks. You see that? Drill tooth marks. So, yeah. And in fact, I was telling Carol this today. I have, look, these are my 3 pens. This pen right here is nothing but wax in both ends, right? All enablers outpost, by the way. This one has wax in the single placer, putty in the multi-placer. Now look, Natalie, the putty does the same thing. The putty will give you basically like divots, right? And it spills out a little bit on the sides, see that? But that doesn't bother me. It doesn't really stick to the canvas. But if it really bothers you, you can take tweezers and you can scrape it off. So yeah, so all wax pen, wax single placer, putty multi-placer. And then I have this pen, this beautiful Halloween pen from a Neighbor's Outpost, putty in both ends. So I am always using 3 pens anytime I work on a canvas. And I rotate the pens out whenever I rotate out my canvas. So yeah, I know they're all, except for this one, Halloween fall colors. This has like been my wax pen for like 6 months. And I just keep using it as my wax pen. I love it. I love the pink and the glitter. It just makes me happy. So I kept trying to smooth it. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, if you use tweezers, that helps too. I promise. So yeah. Don't be a scaredy cat and hit that like, oh, thanks. Yeah, hit that like button. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, it's 9:10. I didn't know we had gone over, y'all. I am so sorry. I really try to keep everything at an hour. And I think it was because of my rant from earlier. So, and it wasn't really a rant. I know I was just voicing my frustration, concern, my opinion. And keep in mind, it's just my opinion. I didn't mean to offend anyone. But that's just my feelings. And I feel that being as a small shop owner, I feel that my feelings are very validated because I've been there, and I understand. So, yeah. I think I'm going to make a pit stop and kidnap your pens. Anytime, Caden, come see me. I would love to see you. I would love to see you. I use my enablers as wax pen also. Aw, yes. Yes, I hope everybody has a fabulous week. And I will probably be live. Yeah, I'll be live next week. I think I have physical therapy tomorrow, but yeah, I should be live next week. And I'm going to try and be better about doing a vlog for my channel members. They know I put up an explanation, but, oh wait, before y'all go, don't go. Hold on. I need to do this. I think I've got a few left. I want to give away my memberships. Membership gifting. Yep, I have 5 more. So send in 5. Here we go. Boop, boop. Okay, who got them? Michelle. Ditsy got one. Minky. Is Minky lurking? Caden. Nope, not Caden. Sorry. Robin's Nest. Wednesday's World. These must be lurkers. Well, congratulations. You got a membership. Oh yeah, the Facebook group. Yeah, I haven't looked at the Facebook group. Y'all, Matt, stop with the Facebook group. You're never gonna let me live that down, Shug. I swear. Absolutely. Yeah, Hurricane Melissa, y'all. Thoughts and prayers to everyone in Jamaica and anyone who's being affected by that hurricane. It is just insane and how destructive it is. So yes, thank you, Lily. Lots of thoughts and prayers for everyone with that. So yeah, all right, y'all stay safe. Do something for you. Get outside, get some fresh air, do something relaxing. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. All right, love you guys. Bye.